make it? Did we make it? Just going to do a really fast check. Did we make it? Are we live? YouTube is being dumb. I mean, dumb. Okay, I'm going to double check. Hang on. Then we'll get into it. No, yeah, you know how it goes. So, just give me 1 second. Hang on. All right. I'm just checking. Hang on. Excuse me. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Let's see if we're good here. Are we good? See if we're good. Oh, looks like we're good. Are we good? First, yeah, right on, Jer. How you doing, bud? Oh, there's the fresh cut. Yeah, right on, Jer. Jeez, I hate watching myself. I hate it. I really do. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hi, Bex. Love you both. Okay, hang on here. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm all over the place. I'm going to forego that. I'm going to let that go. However, yeah, that's not going to work. I'm just going to put this on in the background because YouTube's being dumb. So forgive me for YouTube. Why am I apologizing for YouTube? That's really stupid of me. They want to be dumb? Let them be dumb. They don't like my music of choice. They don't have to like my music of choice. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, honey? Be right back. Okay. I gotta get my coffee anyway. My fresh cup of shut the fuck up. So y'all can watch me walk over here and, yeah. I had to get my coffee. Okay. Sorry for the little bit of a late start. Ow. Y'all have no idea. It's okay. I'm not the most technologically sound as an individual. However, oh, shit. I almost forgot to do the gimmicks. Everybody's favorite good guy, Ty. Superman. Yeah, that's me. Okay, put that down. And welcome home, precious. Pinkies up or down. Hold them up. Winkies. Clinkies. Gentle. Easy. You okay, Jerry? Okay. I don't want to shake it too much. Good? Okay. Cheers. Oh, caramel macchiato in my fresh cup tonight. Look at me being a classy bitch. Okay. Jerry says we're taking you outside for a smoke of this, then back to the tube. Okay. It's nice to know I'm transferable. No, that's cool, man. I'm just happy you guys are here at all. We are live with Ty. Kev, where are you? Today was a pretty emotionally heavy day for me, as I was saying earlier. Jared says sweet frozen root beer. Oh, right on, man. Oh, yeah. There you go. With sweet cream. Hey. Are we just a bunch of classy bitches? They're flipping. What the hell's going on? Seriously, look at this. Yeah. Bex is probably looking at me going, oh, come on, man. But I try to made. Ooh la la. Cheers, man. It's been emotionally a heavy day for reasons I mentioned earlier. I don't know, just today feels really strange. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I'm sitting here going, today just feels weird. You know what I mean? Please tell me I'm not crazy and you guys are going through a weird day too. It's just something in the air is off a little bit. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's been positive though. Everything's good. I have nothing to complain about. And yeah, exactly, honey. Yeah, it is a weird day. It's funny, when we were talking earlier and you told me what was going on, I won't mention it here, but it's funny because I woke up today going, okay, right? And me not thinking, she had emailed me for the last time a few days ago and tell me about, the paw print and everything. It's in the mail. And hey, what's up? Ah, jeez, there's a name. There's a name I haven't seen for quite some. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the Shark Tank. No, it's good to see you, man. Hopefully everything's well. Married life treating you well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Talk about good people. He's a sweet guy. Yeah, that's right. I said it, and I ain't scared to tell you either. Good people. But see, that's the thing. Today was filled with good people, right? Sarah, such as yourself, Jared, I was talking to you earlier. And I'm talking to other people on the phone. Say, and just emotionally heavy. It's funny you were saying that. We were talking about that earlier, Sarah, because I don't know, something felt off, and then what happened. And I was like, whoa, okay, just weird. Good to see you, Jared. Seriously, hope everything's well, and and you handsome devil, you're the handsome one, man. I'm just me. You're younger and better looking. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. Just on here. Anonymity. No, it feels good to sit and just be at this point. I'm sitting here. It's just nice to sit because I haven't sat in about a week. I haven't really had the chance to. So Sarah, I'm sorry. I've been meaning to get a hold of you. Tomorrow might not work. Friday might, because I have to do some things in the shop tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I'll be there after supper. But there's Kev. There's Kev live. Tie. You found me, man. How you doing? Good to see you. See, surrounded by good people. I can't argue with the fact. You can't argue with facts. The truth is the truth. When good people show up and you're sitting here and you're going, this is awesome, nobody's going to argue with that. And if no horsing around or fumble fucking around either, we just like to hang out. And I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. Oh, Kev, caramel macchiato in the fresh cup, in case you're wondering. And you delivered how many pounds of lube? Sounded like a heavy load, man. And I don't mean to say that in that sort of way. God bless you. Sarah says Friday I have to take one of the kids to the dentist. We'll figure it out for next week. Oh, right. I'm sorry. You did say that. Oh, I'm a jumbled mess. I'm sorry. You did tell me that. Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking too, Kev. It does sound pretty interesting. Sounds tasty. I can't remember the last time I had a root beer. Oh, speaking of beer, Kev, by the way, thank you. I finally got around to it last week. Actually, speaking of me never sitting down, I actually sat down for a couple. Thank you very much for that. I forgot to message you. And it was good. It was really good. It might have been mountain moose piss, but hey, I don't get a chance to sit down that often. I did have a Sam Adams recently, though. And guess who I thought of? That's right. A&W root beer. That stuff's good. Well, a lot of beer there. It wasn't here. I was out, and I had my Thunder mug, draft beer, but thank you very much for that. And the rest, I helped fill the cupboards up with. So, hey, again, I'm not feeling saying that. I'm very thankful. It's like I was saying earlier. It's just, it's a heavy day. It is a heavy day, but mostly positive. So I'm relaxed. I get to sit here with all of you, and I'm having some pretty good coffee. And Jared's having some A&W root beer with some heavy cream in it. Come on, man. Nothing going on, really. I just get off the phone with my best friend, who shall remain nameless anyway. The guy I work in the shop with. Anyway, shh, we all know who it is. No, I respect it. I don't bring up his name. We were talking about putting some stuff together. I have to learn the system as I go because I want to help him out so bad. And I just have to memorize everything. I'm going to be sitting down after I'm off of here and going through a checklist of things. And yeah, do a little bit of work at home here, but it's nothing major. It's just I have to go through because we have a wedding we're doing sound. Speaking of weddings, we have a wedding we're doing a sound for on the 24th. It's coming up pretty soon, so I got to get used to the system, and in case anything happens, at least I know what's going on, right? And believe me, I have good help, like a good teacher, I should say, not help. I'm his help, but yeah. And I just want to make sure all the ducks are in a row. That's what I was telling him on the phone. Good to hear his voice today too. We were playing phone tag back and forth all day. It was really odd because I was doing, for example, I was doing laundry or whatever, and the phone would ring, and I didn't even see it ring. And then it says 1 missed call. I went, oh, shit. And then I go to call him back, and it rings and rings and rings. And I'm like, oh man, phone tag, you're it. So we went back and forth all day. It's good to hear his voice. I don't know, man. It's one of those days. Sarah says lots of happy things to come. Yes. I'm muchly looking forward to that. Again, I'm honored. I don't know what to say to that. Again, heavy shoes to fill. Get one. Miss you. Love you. I'll do my best. Sarah's going to dress me up, and she's trying to coerce me to sing. I'll dress up. Okay. I'll put on my, you know what? I got some slacks and stuff in my closet that I never wear, but for you, I would. And maybe I'll put on a sailor shirt or something. How's that sound? Yeah. It's only right. Because I don't really have dressy clothes. I'm not the dressy kind of guy. I'm really not. I never was. I'm very Bryan Adams, right? Like t-shirt and jeans and track pants right now, like Jonathan Davis from fucking Korn. But I don't know. Oh, I'm sure you'll make me pretty. No, see, you can't though, because I'm not taking away from your thunder. I couldn't even anyway. That pink dress you got, that princess dress, love it. And the other one you got, not to reveal too much. You're gonna look stunning, honey. You're beautiful enough as it is. And I meant to say this to you when I was talking to you earlier. You're beautiful enough as it is, but honey. I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. All I need is a date so I can write it off in the book at work. I forget to ask you about that. Just give me, I don't know, maybe I'll take a couple days off. You know what I mean? So, because I don't usually take time off. The captain just gives me days off, which I'm very thankful for. Treats me very well, very, very well. Very well looked after over there at work. Thank you. Noted. Actually, I'll write that down right now so I can put it on the calendar. October 26. Gotcha. Thank you. Well, just in case of transportation stuff, carting my ass around, we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure it out. No, I'm looking forward to that. Sarah's getting married to a very, very decent human being. I love Pat. Hey, Pat, what's up, buddy? Love him. You guys couldn't have found better for yourselves. That's all I'm saying. You're both lucky. I can't just say one person's lucky, but no. Fuck yeah. Speaking of good people, there you go. Right? So, I'm just saying. Kev says it came out wrong in time. I meant to say glad you got some beer. Thank you. No, again, thank you. No, that's fine. I had a few. I get to sit back and really ponder some things. It was nice. I don't get the chance to that often, but I'm glad I had the opportunity. And man of my word, I forgot to message you. I was like, hey man, I'm having a couple. I think you're in bed by then, though. I would imagine, because it was around 11ish p.m. my time. almost towards midnight. So I'm pretty sure you would have been in bed by then. And if not, you shouldn't be getting some rest. Kev says, you singing again? No. No. Sarah, no. Maybe. Kev says, yes, you need to sing and take video of it. Oh, Jesus. And Sarah says, always singing. Okay, well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. For you, I will. It just depends on what. Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll go over details. No, I'm looking forward to that. That's good for you guys, man. I couldn't be happier for a couple to get married. I can't remember the last time I was that happy for a couple that's getting married. It's a beautiful thing. You're both beautiful individuals. You really are, you know, and you're both a blessing to me. I'm very thankful. Very, very thankful. No. Thank you. No, you're welcome. You guys are amazing people, you know. So thankful. I know I'm gushing. I'm going to be gushing. You know, you all know me. I'm going to gush anyway. So, you don't like it? Tough. What's not to like? I'm showing some love, okay? Just let me show some love. Bex, I know Jared's laughing at me right now. You slap him. Not too hard. In the arm. Just easy. What were you saying earlier? I'm sorry, I missed that. Boot comes off Wednesday. Nice. Thank goodness. All right. Oh, boot comes Wednesday. I said boot comes off. That made no sense. Good. I'm glad you got one. And again, it sucks that I still don't have mine because, well, she gave it away. So I would have given it back to you. I think the air pump was broken on it though. That's the only problem. Yeah, because I remember when I got it too. Like the air pump wasn't functioning the right way. Like you couldn't feel any pressure, and I'm like, that's not right. Especially what I paid for it. But no, that's good. No, I'm glad. Wednesday, nice. That's a week away. You're healing quite nice, man. Good for you. Good for you. The profile pic. Oh yeah, that's her. All right. Isn't she though, Kev? She is. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, always beautiful. I mean, oh, trust me. If I didn't say that, she'd throat punch me. I'm telling you, she's beautiful and she's fierce. It's a deadly combination. Oh, poor Patty. Oh, Pat. Oh, hey man, you want to come over? Right? You get what I'm saying? Whoa. No, she's super beautiful. I mean, just a blessing, right? Her heart's as beautiful as she looks. Seriously. I know I'm putting you over. I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry. Call it like it is. Yeah, she's boom, or something to that effect. Your face is furry again. It is. Yeah, I was gonna shave, but I'll trim it. I promise. I'm not doing the baby face thing, man. Seriously, I look like an ugly chick. It doesn't look good. Not to me. Okay. I'll keep a little on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I let her go. See, look, I gotta shave. Yeah. This drives me nuts. I start getting itchy. Oh, especially like hot air at work, and I'm also full of hot air, which I realize. But you know, I'm in front of fryers or like the grill or something. I'm cooking a steak and just like, ugh, and I can't itch it because I have to go wash my hands, right? So I'm like, it sucks. I should know better. But hey, it's my first day off and like 6 nights, so come on now. I'm sitting here with you drinking a coffee, a nice fresh cup of shut the fuck up. Representing, by the way. Yep. Damn right. I am not a brat. I love you too. We'll figure out the song and all that soon enough. Yes, we'll go over details. Yeah. We'll see. And there's no tears allowed at the altar. No, you'll ruin your makeup. Come on now. Hey, that's up to you. I mean, you know, you're the one that's, you know, about to meet your fate. I mean, get married. So, hey, If tears flow, they flow. At least in this sense, honey, at least in this case, there'll be tears of joy. Okay? Think of it that way. If that does happen, you're happy. That's what I want for you too. Right? And if you start, because if you start going, I'll start going. Well, tears of joy. About damn time. Oh, you meant mine. Oh, I see. Well, I've had enough today. I'm all teared out. I actually had to drink water because I felt dehydrated. I'm not the brat you are, by the way. Ha. Gotcha. Excuse me. No tears allowed at the altar. Oh, okay. No promises. Tears of joy. Kev says we'll have to be rock, of course. Of course. Singing Mr. Big song? Ooh. I really have to dust this off. I mean, To Be With You would be obvious, right? I mean, one of my favorite Mr. Big songs for obvious reasons is Take Cover. Thank you very much. Look that one up if you don't know it. It's a great song. You don't want to sing that at a wedding, though. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. To Be With You would be good. I used to sing that one quite a bit back in the day, but that'd be tough, hitting those high notes, right? No, I mean, I'd give it a shot, I mean, worst case Ontario, you guys could all have a pretty good laugh if I start to crackle or something, right? If I spit air, I'm out of practice. It's been quite a while. It's been a couple of years, I think. I know it's sad as that is, but it's true. It has been a couple of years. I'll do my best. Maybe if I agree to sing, if I agree to sing a song, it would be fitting though, wouldn't it? I'd love to, but don't tell Sarah I just said that. I trust you all. Okay. Yeah, actually, that'd be pretty sweet. It is only right. It is. Well, how long have we known each other for, honey? You know what? Let's not get into that because another gray hair is going to poke out, and I have to name it Sarah. There's like 3 or 4 on there. Plus, I'll expose myself if I have to cut off my leg and count the tree rings and how old I really am, even though everybody knows how old I really am. But that's not the point, okay? It's my experience, all right? That's what I'm deciding to go with. Just run with it, okay? Yep, she's getting hitched. Excuse me. Sarah says he could sing the alphabet and it would be awesome. Oh, come on. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, do I still have it though? See, I question that about myself. I don't mean to sound deprecating. I'm sorry. I know I do it all the time. I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to see what kind of challenge that would be. Right on the spot, right? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's funny. I've never heard you sing before, though. Isn't that odd? Ty, I want you to sing. You sing a song. Okay. When was the last time you sang a song for me? I never heard you sing once, I don't think. I bet you can. Your musical taste is amazing. I don't know. Sing at your own wedding. Meanwhile, Ty's in the corner, all messed up, right? Oh. Yeah, she's getting married, all right. Sarah says, thank you. It's been 12 years, so we decided we should make it official. Yeah, it's true. That's crazy. That's a long time. I mean, yeah, because you guys got together pretty much at the same time that her and I did, and that was almost 13 years. So 12 years too. That's crazy. That's a long time, like take it from one who knows. It's a long time. I mean, it's amazing to me that you guys are together for that long and now you're getting married. Like it's incredible, love. It's all kinds of love. That's great. I couldn't be happier for the both of you. That's for damn sure. Couldn't be, She says there could be singing at the reception. Okay, all right. I'll hold you to it. All right. You know I'm about to make you a deal, right? That's right. Because if I have to, you have to. Because I don't think you've ever sang for me before. That's funny. Now that I think about that, right? Like that's odd. Huh. Well, leave it to me to fucking steal all the goddamn spotlight anyway. But well, back then. But not so much these days. Isn't that funny? That's hilarious. That's something else. Yeah. Kev says I'm eating a microwavable bag of Ben's vegetables and rice, and it's very tasty. That sounds good. Oh, Uncle Ben's. Oh, I see. Yep. That stuff is good. You know, not much of a rice guy, but if I were to, yeah, it's either Uncle Ben's or like Uncle Ben's basmati. I usually go after basmati. You know, or converted maybe once in a while, but I'm not a big converted rice kind of guy. You know, basmati is my favorite for sure. It's really good. But yeah, that sounds great. I don't know what's on the menu tonight after I get done from here. I'm not sure. I got a few things I'm taking a look at. I bought some baby red potatoes. I might actually bake those up and, slather some butter on them or something. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe some sour cream. Maybe. I don't know. It's something easy. I'm not that hungry today. I ate earlier. Like I had sandwiches and stuff. I'm good, but I don't know. Well, again, maybe that or I've got some. I should cheat and like have a Chef Boyardee sort of night. That's what I should do. Ravioli. That's a weird combination, though, isn't it? Little baby, because I really want baby red potatoes, little tiny ones. Leave the skins on, thank you, and bake them in the oven. Turn it on to what 410, 450 for about close to 12 minutes, something like that, 15 minutes. They always turn out really good. Mm-hmm. Baby reds are really good. I mean, they have that sweet sort of tinge to them. I'm not a big yam fry guy. Like, I'm not into yams or sweet fries. But, yeah, it's really odd. See, I'm the same. I think I've said this a long time ago, but I'm the same guy that hates cucumber but loves dill pickle. I make no sense. No, I'm making no sense. Oh, you made shepherd's pie? Oh, I bet you the kids love that. I love shepherd's pie. It's going to be a long time because I got to figure out. I had a recipe a long time ago, but she always cooked shepherd's pie. I always loved her shepherd's pie for sure. She always made it better, so I kind of lost touch. She made a lot of stuff that was really good. Good cook, if anything else. But I took a step back, for the most part, because not that I was intimidated, but it's just, I don't know. I always preferred her cooking to mine. But I have a recipe for a shepherd's pie. I've got it written down. I gotta remember where I put that though. I think it's in one of the boxes in my bedroom in the closet. And it's really good. I think I might make that. Thank you for the idea. I think I might make that in a few nights. I have to go pick up some more beef though. It's kind of funny because I've been eating like a vegetarian lately. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm more carnivorous than anything. Hey. Whatever. Chill up, Mix. What are you gonna do? Shepherd's pie is yummy. You'll bring me treats? No, because then I'll be 500 pounds, man. Speaking of good cooking, thank you. No, I did. Thank you very much. No, I took a step back. And now that I'm by myself, I cook a lot of my own meals, obviously. I mean, yeah, I get takeout on occasion. I don't go crazy with takeout anymore, especially if I work in the takeout industry. Screw it. I'd rather eat real food. So now I'm getting back into the groove of, what I used to cook and what I used to really enjoy. And it's funny how palates change too, because about, I'd say, give or take 7 years ago, when I cooked meals and stuff, and she always faked liking it. I don't know, whatever. Can I cook? Yes. And I'd make some things, but now I just don't gravitate towards that anymore. Like I've completely wanted to try new things. There's nothing wrong with trying new things, but I don't know. Palates change. Like the stuff I used to really love, I don't love as much anymore. It's very strange, very odd. Mm. What did I have the other night? It was really good. Oh, I made my steak or whatever it was, and I love the steak's my favorite food. I mean, you get you kidding me? A nice like sirloin, or you know what I mean? Uh, New York strip here and there, but sirloin for me, that's usually where it's at. Maybe a ribeye, maybe on occasion. But I made steak and I had salad with it. I kind of cheated a little bit. Salad in a bag, you all know what I'm talking about. And then I bought some dressing and stuff, and made some coleslaw. So I had a head of iceberg I had to use up, and I just made like makeshift coleslaw with like mayo and you know. And so here I am. I'm eating my steak. The steak's done. I had two in the same. I know. I just stuffed my face, and then I started eating coleslaw and salad like I was a vegetarian. Hey, you know, that's not like me. No, it wasn't even a Caesar either. It was just a garden salad with like Italian dressing on it. What? I'm slipping, man. You know, like, Ty, you look so skinny. You've lost weight. Yeah, there's a reason for that because I'm not eating enough steak. I'm eating more salads than anything else. What the hell's wrong with me? I mean, I have my sandwiches and stuff, and that's great, but that's processed meat, man. So, man. I don't know. I'm just saying it out loud. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just the way it goes, I guess. And the last thing I'd want to do is cook, obviously, because that's what I do for a job. But if you're gonna cook something like shepherd's pie, like you know, something like hearty. You need a good hearty meal. Yeah. No, I haven't been eating too many hearty things lately. You know, that's really funny. It's amazing how palates change. It really is. Although I am trying to watch, as we all should. I'm sure you all are as well. English take two. Um, you know, you got to watch your salts, your sodiums, and all that. So I've been mindful of that. Like if I go to the Giant Tiger, for example, or Sobeys or wherever, and I'm looking at labels of stuff, and I find I'm a label looker now. So I'm looking at it going, that's a lot of sodium. Okay, next, and then you go after something similar, but then there's more sodium in that. I'm going, okay, back to the original. You know, so now I'm not a spring chicken anymore, man. I'm gonna start watching my health a little bit more. You know, and I'm sure my doc would, you know, appreciate that. Um, how's your LDLs, Ty? Well, I don't know yet, but we're about to find out the first checkup I go back into. I'll tell you that. Blood work, always fun. No, everything came back negative. I'm good. I'm clean. I know I'm surprised too, right? But no, I'm good. Everything's cholesterol level, everything. I got it all checked out. We're good to go. I'm surprised. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I go off in rants and tangents and Kev says, well, thank you, sir. I'm only 15 hours away. That's true. Yeah. Said you're going back to Houston? Jeez. That's not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump, Kev. That's I've been to Texas, man. You know, from way up here to way down there, it took a week. And that's on the road. And that's stopping places too. All in one shot, I couldn't imagine. Like that is a lot of miles away. I mean, kilometers, if I remember right, it's just above the 2,000 mark. That's crazy. That's insane. It's weird to think how far away you really are. I try not to think about that because I like to think you're a little closer. You know, say if you go to Idaho or say if you go like up north somewhere, right? Like Midwest. He's a little closer. Yeah. You do a lot of driving, man. God bless you. Not to mention, you know, load changes, everything. I've already said this before. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you doing what you do. Holy shit. See? Right? You drove 2,800 miles, and that's in 1 week. Fuck. Okay, it says steak, chicken, and do like seafood also. Yes, definitely. All three of those things are amazing. Certain seafood, like if it's like salmon or haddock or like fish, sure. Not a big shrimp guy. Not a big shrimp guy. I'll have it if it's on the plate, but Yeah, I don't typically go after it. Plus, I cook it all the time at work. So. Shrimp has just never been my thing. Lobster, no. No, I have my reasons, and I will not say them out loud. If you guys and dolls all enjoy lobster, the insects of the sea, no thanks. Yeah, maybe every now and then, but you did that in 6 days? Brother, cheers to you. God damn. Let's see. Sarah says, Man of Honor duties include cake testing, you know? Yep, I'm about to gain about 20 pounds. And I bet you it's going to be good because you made it. So that means I have to come back for seconds. Shit. My pants used to fit me. Thanks. Well, of course I have to cake test. I mean, I'm not really too sure what the Man of Honor. That's just weird for me to say out loud. I just caught myself saying that too. Man of Honor. Me? Honorable, maybe? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not really too sure what I'm supposed to be doing in that role, but just tell me. I'll do it. You're the boss anyway. You've always been the boss. I don't mess with you. There's many reasons why. One, a throat punch, okay? Because I know that's coming. And I should be getting one anyway. So I'm on borrowed time with you, I'm very sure. But, driving me crazy. I guess I am a brat, you know? I always thought it'd be you first, though. I always thought you'd be the brat. Yeah, the more you know, doo, 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 right? Cake testing sounds like a good idea. I'm not even much of a cake eater myself, to be honest. Ice cream cake, forget about it. That's mine. Yoink, you are not going to have any. Mine. Right there. Yeah, it sounds good. I suppose I'd have to. I mean, twist my rubber arm. And I bet you it would be good if you made it. Oh, jeez, Kev. That is a lot of miles in 6 fucking days. Omaha Steaks ships up your direction also to the top of the world. Yeah, that's true. We did talk about that before, and I would like to try a good Omaha steak for sure. Yeah. Because I remember I looked up after you mentioned it, I looked it up after I got off of here. I remember looking up pictures and stuff just to see kind of sort of like what kind of cuts they are and stuff. There's a lot of them. I'll keep that in mind. Kev says bottom feeders they are. Lobsters, yeah. Yeah. You gotta, and that's you gotta think about what you're putting in your system. You gotta think about where your food comes from first, right? Now I know that's it's kind of a tough pill to swallow. I get that, but me dealing with food for most of my life, that's what I think about. So me dealing with food ruins a lot of plates, man. It ruins a lot of things that you'd like to have. I can put it to you that way. So maybe I guess that doesn't help with the palate changing. I don't know if hopefully you can all relate, but yeah, when you start thinking about where everything comes from, that's when you start getting turned off a little bit, and you just go, nah, maybe not this time, right? Like you're sitting there going, I used to like this too. Now I don't. It's weird. Like I was saying, like I was thinking about that. It's odd. It's very, very, very strange. It could be because I'm getting older, or like, and I thought about that too. But seriously, it's weird. Like I used to love this. What the fuck happened? Like, am I slipping? I don't know. These things happen. Fresh cup, all fucking done. Cheers to y'all. Oh, that was good. Yeah, caramel macchiato. Classy bitch. Hardly. But yeah, it's weird. It's funny because I thought about that today again too. Like, it's really funny how palates change. Hopefully you all don't have the same issues and stuff when it comes down to food. Like, I hope you don't get rid of your favorite foods that you've always liked, because I mean it makes you happy, right? Like comfort food. Maybe it's a favorite snack food. Who knows? Like a certain bag of chips or like chocolate bar, whatever. But then, isn't that weird? And then you sit down and you go, I don't even want this anymore. Like this is. And then you start thinking, it's not good for me. Like, when did I ever start thinking about that? Like, when you're a kid, that's all you want is stuff that's not good for you. You know, it's funny. It's weird. Hey, Mama Boss. How you doing, honey? And see, and perfect case in point, right? And I'm saying it because it could be because we're getting older. Maybe that's it. But now you really, this is what hit me funny. And that's the main concern I had. It's like, okay, this isn't good for me. I shouldn't have this. I mean, I want it, but I don't want it that bad. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? It's a weird dichotomy too, because you're sitting. I used to eat this all the time, but now I just, I'll go after this instead. You know, weird, very, very weird. And I was just saying earlier before you came in, I'm kind of eating like a vegetarian now. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm carnivorous. This guy, steak, you know, like burgers and meatballs and beef, and you know what I mean. And I'm saying this all about food because I haven't eaten since just after noonish. Actually, just before we were talking. So maybe it's because I'm hungry. Maybe that's why I'm bringing it up. I don't know. You know, yeah, it's weird, weird. You know, especially dealing with food and all that stuff. You know what's going in it, what's coming out of it, what's going in your body. I never used to think about that stuff before. It drives me nuts because, like I was saying, hopefully you can all relate. You don't even have the things you like anymore. I know I'm repeating myself, but let that sink in for a minute because that's how weird it hit me. I was literally standing right there in front of my fridge, right in that corner, and I was thinking about that. Fridge door open, right? I'm like, yeah, not tonight, not this time, right? It's just it's odd. Too health conscious, yes. See, and that's the other part of it. Oh, night, Patrick. Love you too, man. Fuck yeah. So happy for you guys. Damn. Let's see. Sorry, I'm ranting and raving and going off. And, oh, okay, honey. I'm sorry. Well, you guys have a good sleep and don't work too hard. I know. Love you both. You know, looking forward to hanging out with you next week because yeah, we do have to go over your wedding plans. You know, because I'm still not sure what my role really is. We'll figure it out. So you guys go on to bed. Thanks for staying up just for me. Go rest. Get a hold of me tomorrow. I'll be around. I should be here. Well, he wants to do stuff just after noonish. So, we'll see. Anyways, you guys sleep well. Kev says coffee sounds good. I need to get me a cup of shut the fuck up. By all means. Yeah, too health conscious. See, and that's the other part too, right? Like, and I don't know. I've never really come to think of it. I really should have, you know, back then, like back in my early 20s. I never really thought about what I was buying, and I just bought it. You know what I mean? And then you consume it, and then. But now I said this earlier, reading labels. Right, I find myself stopping and reading the label. Never used to do that. And I'm looking at the sodium content, and I'm looking at the fats, all this stuff. I never would have, thought twice about that before. Very odd, very, very strange. Kev says you're off till Saturday, correct? Yep, I go back in to work Saturday at 4. So I got to help out in the shop tomorrow because I just got off the phone with my best friend. You know. So I got to do that. I have to go through a checklist of things that because again, we have a wedding that we're doing sound for coming up on the 24th, which is, geez, what's today? I'm losing track of everything here. 14th. Okay. So that's 10 days away. It's for a Filipino wedding, which is kind of cool. And standard setup. That's what he was saying. And I have to go through the checklist of what we need to front load in the shop. So this way we can have everything ready. So we just load it on the trailer and off we go. But I'm trying to learn. He's trying to teach me at the same time, like what goes where, why this is this, and inventory. So that's what I'll be doing here later on. When I do get a bite to eat, I'll be sitting here doing some work, but it's not really work. I mean, it's something I'm interested in. It's something I love doing, and plus I get to help them out. So, and then tomorrow we're going to go physically over the list and see where I'm at. I'm just learning, right? I'm just the sidekick, but especially learning lighting too. Lighting's pretty cool. It's a challenge because there's a lot of DMX channels. It's a lot of sitting down reading. I mean, hands-on too, but I haven't had a chance to really sit back and play with the lights lately. Like, when I say play with the lights, I mean like there's like bars of 4, put it up on a stand, and there's like, say, 4 or 5 bars of 4 lights on each bar, and program them to do certain things and different colors and scenes, fade in, fade out, all that stuff. It's interesting. I was always kind of curious about how stuff like that worked, and now I'm getting to know, and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot because I'm like, oh god, it's too much. You know what I mean? Like sensory overload. And the way that I learn, and I was talking about this with him earlier on the phone, I'm pretty tactile. Like I'd rather do things, just do things, because it'd be hard for me to, I don't know, it's just the way I'm wired. I'd rather like repetition, like do things over and over. So this way I'll get it instead of reading up on it and go, oh, okay, I know what that means. I really don't. I'm more hands-on type of learner. So God bless his patience. God bless all of your patience with me. I know. Right off the wire. Oh yeah, I'm off till Saturday. You're just help. You're becoming a roadie. Yeah. Well, no, not a roadie. No, I don't carry anybody's bags anymore. Yeah. And you know what I'm talking about. No, yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah, we're taking it on the road and we're doing the thing. So yeah. It's kind of, but it is nice though. Like, do I miss performing? Yes. I know I said this ad nauseum before, but I really mean it. It's nice to be behind the scenes and seeing how things work. Like, and plus I'm giving back. I'm not the one performing. It's like I'm helping other people do what they have to do. And most importantly to me, though, I'm helping out my best friend doing what he's got to do, because it's not easy work. That is not easy. There's a lot of heavy gear, heavy equipment. Just knowing, and again, knowing where things go, what's connected to what, But it's a good learning experience for me, and it keeps my brain occupied, because idle hands, right? And not it's all around positive because I'm learning new skills, right? So, it's more than just a hobby, really. But eh, meh. But thanks for the like. I like you back. Not learning new skills and just learning how things work. It's ever since I was a kid, and hopefully you can all relate to, where you have like an old radio or an old clock or something, then you take it apart, right? Like I was that kid too. I always wanted to see how everything worked, but when you put it back together, it didn't work. I was that kid because I didn't understand anything. It's different. It's very different. It's a different field of work, and it is stressful, yes. Depending on the egos and icons you have to deal with. I won't get into that, but politics, right? But I mean, we do all right. We do okay. Just two of us setting up, tearing down, blah blah blah. But again, I'm learning, and he has an incredible amount of patience with me. I don't know where he gets it from, and I was just telling him that on the phone earlier too. Like, you're very patient, but it is a lot to learn, though. It is a lot to learn. But I'm glad I'm helping him, though. So that's the whole point, like helping people out. That's what I'd rather be doing, and that's it's human nature, at least hopefully, good human nature to want to help people out, and and that's what I enjoy about it. It's gratifying too. Like what you put in, you can get back out as well. You just got to know what you're doing, right? But yeah, some of the bands and people that you deal with, right? Well, see, now I'm on the inside looking out, right? I hope I wasn't a pain in the ass back then. I probably was. He just doesn't say it, you know. And I've known the guy for what year is it now? My God, I met him a long time ago. We've been attached to the hip ever since. Just, you know, and a blessing. And he's, you know, he's been a mentor to me for that length of time, and we're always keeping in contact with each other, and we always, you know, and again, he's helped me out around here and making sure that I'm still here. Thank you very much, you know. And I'm very grateful for his help. So that's another reason why I like to help him, you know, just to give back a little bit. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy gave me an air conditioner, right? Like, that he was going to use. And I've said this before. And thanks again for the like. I like you back. Stop it. Stop it. You know, and very thankful. Like, I know I'm gushing today. I'm going to gush. It's what I do. I'm just emotionally sound. I'm emotionally secure. But I don't have the words to describe the kind of gratefulness that I have for, you know, people like M, for example, Mama Boss, and people like him, and for all of you. Like, Ty, quit gushing, you know. No, I won't. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. You know, somebody's playing with the button. That's hilarious. You see, it's funny because I can see that, all of that scrolling up, but the funny thing is that heart is still right in the way of what you guys are saying, and sometimes there's a word that gets hidden in behind that. It's kind of funny. I love you guys too. Stop it. You know, other than that, I mean, today's been heavy. It's, you know, very emotionally heavy for me, for obvious reasons, and for reasons I've already explained. But, you know, it's been a weird day. Very, very weird day. But everything's good. You know, like I said, everything's getting better. You know, I had the opportunity to block her from everything. So unless she's short of throwing a pigeon with a note attached to its foot my way, I mean, she knows where I live, obviously. You know, she needs me. If she needs me, which she does, she doesn't act like she does, which is fine. I'm okay with that, but I'm here. Like, you know, to deal with that when the time comes, I guess. Do I have any ill will towards her today? No. No. Especially when she gave me this, right? Like, this is super cool. Precious just came home. She's home now. I have been waiting for this for so long, you know, ever since she said she had it. Did she keep it above my head? Yes. But I do very much appreciate that she sent me this. She didn't have to, you know. That's super cool. Very sentimental, obviously, because you all know it's that white fuzzy face that was sitting right behind me on the couch. You remember Precious? Of course you do. And I miss that old girl. You know, she was my girl. You know, she used to sit on my lap and everything. Like, she'd have to be like right next to me if I'm sitting down, like on the green couch, for example. She'd have to be right up against my leg. She couldn't be, or I mean, sometimes on the arm, but or up behind my shoulder. But most of the time, she'd have to be touching me physically, sitting next to me. I always thought she was the sweetest cat ever. I spent a long time with her. You know, it's sad that she's gone, but I'm glad she's home, right? So it's a good thing today, for sure. Um, Kev says, you think she can still chime in your lives? I have no doubt, especially when she unfriended you from Facebook. That to me, that told me everything I need to know. Happy you got it if she's officially home. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the pod print is now here. I just got that in the mail today. Yeah, it's funny. She wrote on my address in her handwriting, which I can finally read, by the way, because I could never read it before. She should have been a doctor. That's a scary thought. But there's no return address. Like, I still don't know where she is. She's up the street somewhere. That's fine. She can stay there. I don't need to know. I'm sure in due time I will know. But you know, it's just funny. The negative connotation she still, you know, has towards me. It's very funny. You know, you spend all that time with somebody just to be strangers in the end. I don't know, man. I'm a loving individual. I've always believed in caring for others, loving others. You know, she, her focus is different. I'll put it to you that way. I don't mean to, you know, it's not sour grapes per se, but if you send me an envelope, and I thought this was, like I said before, I thought that was a letter. This is a piece of loose leaf that's ripped out of some sort of book, a notebook. Oops. And I thought she'd written a letter because that would have been her style. But the fact that this is blank, that tells me everything I need to know too. Right? There's nothing on it. So, I mean, in her mind, she's thinking it'll keep this safe, which, hey, that's actually, that was a pretty good idea. But you see where I'm going with that? Like I was expecting. So today's been weird. Right? But I'm just, you know, and I'm also happy that Precious is home now too. You know, we all love her, right? I specifically love her, I think, the most out of, for obvious reasons. But yeah, she always had to be in contact with my body if I was sitting somewhere. She used to come up. I mean, not all the time, but 90% of it, the majority of the time. And, you know, that's what I miss. You know, I don't miss the cat hair. You know, I still see it from time to time. You know, and if I find another cat toy, I swear to God, because there's no pets here. You know, it's just me. But yeah, so I'm moving. It's kind of funny. I got that today because I was thinking of Precious the other day. I was moving the couch so I could do the floors, and I was about to mop, and I hear this jingle, jingle, jingle. I went, what? Because I thought it was just me, like one of those situations. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here by myself, and I'm like, okay, I hear a familiar sound. Maybe I just shook it off, but then I moved the couch out further, and it was a little yellow cat toy that Precious used to play with. Noli too. I miss Noli. I do. You know, I miss my little boy. But no, he's hers now. So she always claimed that he was hers anyway. So there you go. Kev says that was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Nice of her. A blank piece of paper. Her loss, bro. Thank you. Yeah, isn't that something? So you understood? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. So I'm opening it up, and I'm like, okay. But I was more than happy to see that she sent me that. So I appreciate it as much as we're at odds with each other. Me for my reasons, hers for really weird ones, my opinion. But I really appreciate that. That means the world to me, and she knew, so she sent it. I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised. It's a pleasant surprise, but I'm surprised. So now there's no further contact. You know, she even threatened me by email. You know, if you contact me one more time, I'm going to the authorities. I'll say this much. Funny you say that. Maybe I should be looking here. It's funny she should say that because the authorities don't like her that much right now. And we haven't spoken for basically a month. Hey, it is what it is. And I said, fair enough. Block. So again, unless she attaches a note to a pigeon's foot, you know, goodbye, see ya. Does it suck? Yeah, but I'm okay. You know, I'm all right. So, but no, I'm very pleasantly surprised that she sent that, and I'm glad she did because she knows that will be taken care of the right way, you know, and it's meant out of love. At least from my end, I can't speak for her, nor would I even fucking try. But for me, it's love, and you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And the phone call I got today from a person that shall remain nameless, you know, I really appreciate that too. Like I was saying earlier, like you guys and dolls, sorry, you're all amazing. You know, you're all great people, and you always treating me the very best, and you don't have to. And thank you. right? Like for her to take her busy day and put an hour aside just to call and tell me what she had to, she didn't have to. And that's why I love her dearly. She's a definite, beautiful friend of mine. One of my top favorites, for sure. So when I say it's been a heavily emotional day, heavenly, what the hell was in that? Like, speaking, I mean, maybe that's the problem. Heavily emotional day, yes, but in a positive sense. And I even got to talk to my little brother earlier too on Facebook, and he's working hard, and hurricanes are coming through, and he's doing some work with that. Just hope he's safe. Broski, if you're listening, I love you, brother. Get a hold of me as soon as you can. Friday actually might be better. Maybe I should give you a call actually. And I got to call my mother because I'm going to talk to her in a little bit, little mom, and see what she's up to. And, get a hold of my sister too. I haven't talked to her in a little bit. Yeah. Kev says, Ty is solo now, but not alone, to many good friends. And that's exactly that's what I'm saying. And I'm so thankful, because with all you around, I never really felt alone. Like I felt lonely here, and I still do, on occasion. I don't deal with loneliness well. I really don't. I don't think anybody should. It's not just about me. It just is what it is, and it sucks. But I try to keep myself occupied, and I'll watch some stuff, or I'll, doing this helps absolutely, and I love it because we all get to be in the same spot at the same time, right? Like, how rare is that? You know what I mean? Loneliness sucks. It does. It. And I was talking about this on the phone earlier. To let that go down that path, and we can all relate to this because unfortunately we've all been there a time or two. But you could easily let it depress you. You could easily just let it take you completely over. And for some reason, and for some good reason that I don't even have to mention, praise God on this one, I've always fought against that. I've always fought to not feel that way. And I think there's something to be said about that too. But that's not me. That's something I believe in, taking the reins on that one and making sure that everything's going to be fine. And it will. And as I go along, things are getting better. Things are getting better and better. And I can't be thankful enough for that. Because, the first 2 months, man, completely opposite story. It almost got dark real fast. But I pulled her right out of her somehow. Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I just talk to friends in my head. I've done that too. I'm puttering around here by myself and I'm talking to myself. But see, I like that though, because it means I'm thinking, right? That's so funny. I tell myself off for talking to myself now. Okay, Ty, you're gonna right on, Ty, and I'm going, there's nobody else here, man. Is that a sign of losing your mind? No, not in my opinion. No, or my opinion. Know what I'm saying? No. It's funny. It's funny. I always end up telling myself, Ty, you're talking to yourself. But now I smile when I say that. Ty, you're talking to yourself again. Yeah? That's a good sign. To me, anyway. What do I know? Speaking of Jake, where's everybody else been lately? I mean, like, nobody else pops in anymore. Bring them with you. Like, hey, come on. It's good to see you, Jake. Hopefully everything's going well. I talk to myself, then answer, absolutely, Kev. I've done that too, especially in the kitchen. Yeah, read it in. And I catch myself and just laugh at myself. It's funny. You're going to find a sense of humor in that, because if anybody else was sitting there listening to you talk to yourself, they'd probably laugh at us too. It's just the way it is. Exactly, Jake. When you answer yourself, it's a bit concerning. Yes, it is. Yeah, especially when you catch it, right? You're sitting there going, ooh, If these walls can talk, I'm glad they can. Speaking of broski, how the hell are you? I love you, brother. Hope you're safe. Thanks for being here, man. It's good to talk to you. Get a hold of me, my little brother, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Get a hold of me Friday. I'm going to be in the shop. I don't know if you heard me before, but I'm going to be in the shop tomorrow. So message me, and then, I don't know, we'll do a phone call or something. That'd be good. You know, hope you and the missus are doing well, and you're safe. Cool. Stay safe. Hurricane Debbie, indeed. Crazy stuff. Jake says I talk to Blind still a bit. Yeah, he's not welcome here, unfortunately. I used to talk to him. You know, I used to appreciate it, but then he got a little weird on me. So we all know the story. We were all there. Let's see. I lost where I was going with that. Jake says Pink and Josh still around. Oh yeah, Mr. Maxwell still pops in. Pink, I haven't talked to Sweet Pink in I don't know how long. You know, I've got her email too. I should give her an email just to check on her, see how she's doing. She's always been sweet, you know, with me, and never had to be. You know, she's just a sweet girl anyway, and not hard to look at. She is beautiful. You know, South Africa, that's crazy, man. We're from all over the place. You know, me from way up Eastern Canada, and you guys everywhere else, right? Like you're all scattered around. It's pretty crazy. You know, can't even throw a dart at the map to figure out where we all come from. I'd probably miss the map anyway. You know, I was just about to ask that, Kev, if you still talk to Ted there, Jake, because I'd like to hear from Ted again too. You know, I really miss him. I do. Speaking of good people, he was always really kind to me too, and I just feeling nostalgic, I guess. You know, just from a few years ago. A few years ago, going live, that was cool. You know, I get to talk to everybody. Josh, oh yeah, he still stops by, Mr. Maxwell, and he's doing pretty good in his channel. You know, doing his own thing. I appreciate it. I enjoy it. I like his reviews and stuff. And I was bugging him last time. I'm like, you got to go live, man. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, I bet you he'd be good at it. You know. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Jake. I don't have his number, but dude went off grid. That makes sense. I think that's I forget. I think she had him on Instagram or something because she was always on the phone anyway. But I think she told me something about that where he planned on going off the grid. I didn't know what the plan was, but I haven't talked to him since then. It's been too long. Actually, I haven't heard from Brother Ted. Jeez. I mean, I think the last time I heard from him, it was on Facebook, or was it on here? I'm pretty sure it was on here. No, it's been a long time. I wonder how him and the missus are making it. You know? Hope everything's well. 100% solar panel off grid. That's good. Good for them. You know, I'm sure that wasn't cheap to. Oh, geez, solar stuff. And Blind is in that case. Yes, I will agree. Kev says, Pink, I talked to on Instagram. She's been working out. She's hot. She is a hottie, man. Like, I hate to use a derogatory term like hot, but wow. Man, not hard to look at. That is a yummy dish. No, I haven't talked to Pink in a long time. I don't even have Instagram. I was trying to sign up for Instagram just recently, but it wouldn't let me. So I might have to retry that. Even X or Twitter or whatever the hell it's called, you know, this week. I mean, same thing happened with that. I had an old Twitter. I don't know if it still works or not. That's the thing. I'll look into it. I've been thinking about that. Kev says Ted's on Instagram called the Traveling Yeti. Okay, so it's still the same channel. Okay, good to know. But I am gonna go right back on Instagram to see if I can sign back up for it, because whatever reason it wouldn't let me. It's like an email problem, or well, since I don't have a cell phone, right? I mean, they're sending everything by QR code, and you know, text this, and it's like I can't, you know. Kev says called True Social now, whatever it's called, right? It's just I'm good with Facebook, you know. Like, I try to not be on it too much, but when I'm on, I'm good with it. You know, I don't need anything else. Like, you know, you don't need four or five windows open at the same time just so you can talk to one person. Like, it's just not, that's not productive to me. I don't want any of it. I don't blame you. You know, and people make fun of me for being so archaic and, you know, old school, but it's a simpler life, man. You know, I'm not one of these. So, info stealing motherfuckers. Exactly. And that's right. You said it. And that's exactly how I feel. They're just going to take your fucking shit and they're just going to plaster it all over wherever they want because they buy information, they sell information. I mean, good luck with my information. I'm a pretty simple dude. You know, like, great. You know, where I live, where I work. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Good for you. Whatever keeps you going, right? That's the other thing too. I mean, we're always traceable no matter what we do anyway. You know, let's not get into that. Satellites happen, and other means, of course, because now there's cameras on lamp posts, street lamps. Interesting, but it's for public safety. It's for your own good. It's for your own safety. Yeah, okay. Don't believe you. Jake says people are weird, bro. I'm in need of a hard reset. Amen to that. A fucking men to that. Aren't we all, right? I could use a hard reset. As a matter of fact, I've been working on the hard reset by deleting people off of my social media that I don't want to talk to anymore because of her, right? You know what I mean, though? Like the mutual, right? And you don't want nothing to do with that. So, Twitter is for farts. Yeah. Pretty fucking much. Yeah. Or X or whatever it's called. Yeah. I mean, you're going to have memory issues just trying to remember what the hell it's called at this point, right? You just keep switching formats and changing around, and Elon Musk happens. And don't get me started. I'm kind of on him. I'm kind of shifty on him, is what it is. Jake says, I hardcore troll on TikTok, and that's for entertainment. Oh, for sure. I've never had a TikTok. You know, you see, obviously it's plastered everywhere. You see, like, you know, shorts and this and that, and some of it's funny, you know, and I'll watch it on YouTube here or whatever. But no, see, and it's not worth it. You're right. It's not. Like, it's just no wonder you're trolling in there. You know, straight up brain rot. Absolutely. Yep. Kev says cameras everywhere now. I have 4 in my rig. Yep. I like your dash cam though. Actually, that's pretty clear. I wanted to tell you about that. You know, the videos you sent me, that's cool. That's really clear. I need myself a new camera because you can see the graininess, right? You see all that? I see it. But it's just a laptop camera that I've had that a buddy gave me. Speaking of people up the street, buddy gave me this a long time ago just so I could have one, you know. I mean, it still works. You know, if YouTube's, you know, liking the whole application thing. Oh God, even just going live on here, YouTube wants everything, right? It's a process. It's a real process just to even sit here and bitch at a camera, right? That YouTube might read and might not, and if it does read, the audio's all screwed up and fuck it. You know what I mean? Just fuck it. Yeah. But I'll look into that. I'm gonna look into. Well, because it'd be nice to talk to Ted again for sure. I miss him. For those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, Ted Barris, the fire-breathing idiot on YouTube. That's his actual channel name. He's not an idiot. You know, yeah, chili pepper reviewer. Yeah, I miss him doing that stuff. I'm just feeling nostalgic, I guess. I don't know. Forgive me. Kev says 1060. I see the heart's rate away, man. I'm sorry. Better camera for your laptop. Oh, it's actually, I'm not even on a laptop. It's a desktop. No, this is a PC. But it's made for a laptop. Yeah. I mean, it's a 720, so it's not too bad. It's just, you know, the audio is fine. When I do video calls with people, like on Facebook, for example, I don't know, family members or whatever, the audio is good. Like, it picks up everything, so it works for now. Jake says definitely was an error. Yes, it was. Yeah, speaking of trolling, wow. I man, And that's what I don't miss, because all the trolls would come into this channel, like come into here, and you're sitting, and I'm like, don't waste your talent on me. Like, there's only like what, 6 of us here right now, but there's like 10 of us there, I think, at the time. And it's like, don't waste it on me, MSP. Come on, man. No, I mean, we were cool after a while because, you know, I got to talk to him. And, no, we're good. I haven't talked to him in a long time. This channel, don't troll it. I mean, why? He's just hanging out. Don't waste your talent on me. A whole different level of insanity. Yes, yes, it was. I just sat back with popcorn, brother. You know, it was interesting. Him says, "Mama Boss, I'm sorry. I'm not calling you by your proper name, Mama Boss. I've made a few TikToks of you. I really appreciate. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. It's funny you bring that up. I really love that Christmas one. That was heartwarming. That one. That was nice. It was good. You know, I'm sure it'll pop back up around Christmas time in Facebook memories. I'll repost that. I really like that. That turned out really well. And that drink was really good. You know, I'm not much one for, I think it was coconut, right? Coconut rum. I'm not much one for coconut, but that was really tasty. You can make a good drink, my dear. I know we've already talked about this before. I'm not going to try to put you over, but you're good. You're good. That drink was awesome. I can still remember how that tastes too. You know, that was really good. I love that video. I love that. You know, but this is the same woman that has tricked me with a shot of water. Don't think I forgot about that, boss. Your day's coming. Yeah, see? I miss collaborating on drinks. You're so good at it, though. The Superman show. Oh. Guys, this woman right here, this beautiful, awesome spirit right here, who is, by the way, she's, oh, I can't. No, I can't, because that'll dox you. Fuck. Wish I could. Good server. You know, she's a bartender. Not just a bartender. She's management. I'll say that much. She has created, I mean, she likes to think that I helped out with that, but no, she did it herself. She has created a Superman shot in a shot glass. I forget what you put in it. Damn it. But it's red, blue, and yellow, and it's layered. It's perfect, and it tastes good. You know, it's good. So there you go. Emma, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, Superman shot. That's one of my favorites. There was something else he used to make too that I used to really like. I didn't ask for it too many times, but I mean, your amaretto sours are spot on. But there was a mixed drink. It was a cocktail. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. I remember it was really good, which makes no sense, but I can't remember exactly what it was or what the name of it is. Anyways, good server. Very, very good server. More than just a server to me. But I won't put you over, you know, not too much. Love you. No, I really appreciate you, my dear. I really do. Take it, Emma lives close by. Yes. Yep. She's one of my besties. Yep, for sure. And it's really funny because I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. It's really funny. Hang on a sec there, my dear. Bam. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Huh. I'm just being silly. Oh, Jake's TikTok's right there. It's my TikTok account. Check out those. Check out these birds that I breed. Okay. I will later for sure. There you go, Em. Boss in Blue. If you make an account. No, I will for sure. Yep, I sure did. I should have did that a long time ago. You know, I'm offish. Hey. Yeah, I should have did that a long time ago. Don't know why I didn't. Yeah, and she recently official. Oh, a fish. Well, you're not a fish. Official, yes. I should have did that a long time ago. Yeah, I'm getting a throat punch. Way to go, Ty. Slipping. No, seriously, guys, you're in good company with her, for sure. Trust her implicitly with my life. I'll fight anyone. Damn right you will. That's why I trust you implicitly, because even I have a throat punch coming. Who says anything? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, there you go. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think I did that right. Hold on. As a matter of fact, hang on 1 second. I know. Hang on. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yup. There, that's the one I wanted. Yup. Kev, I wonder. I'll have to look into that a little bit later on. Yeah, okay. There you go. Now it's a fish. A fish. Not a lobster, a fish. That's right. How long have we been? Oh, wow. It's almost an hour and a half. What? How? Where does the time go? Weird day. Very weird day. You know. Hopefully you all don't have a weird day going on with yourselves. I mean, it's been odd. It's been a very odd day. Mostly positive, though. You know, everything's turned out for the better. And that's what I wish for you all too. You know, hopefully we're all doing okay. And Jared says flies when having a blast. Damn right, buddy. Damn right. You know, when you're just hanging out and talking about nothing. It's just like a Seinfeld episode. Yeah. I don't know. No, I hope everything's going great for all of you out there. You know, that's my main concern. You know, yeah, I'm looking. We were talking about this earlier. Sure, I'm looking after myself. Yeah, but you know, that's not my main MO. That's not something. You know, and I'd rather take care of other people than be selfish. It's good to be. You're right when you said that earlier. It's good to be selfish a little bit, sure, but it's just not my nature. I'm not a selfish person. So, Kev says time goes quick when it's fun. Great show. Thank you. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a great show without you all. So, I don't really consider it a show. It's just a hangout. Right? I just try to provide us all with the means to do it. Jake's asking me thoughts on the UK riots. Yeah, some shit's going down, man. I've been rabbit holing on that quite a bit. I can't honestly give you an opinion just yet because I'm still trying to process why they're happening, if you catch my drift. I have a hard time with that, specifically my beliefs and not necessarily spiritual, but when you're watching things realistically happen in the world like that, and that's not the only case. I mean, there's all over Europe, really, and it's for the same sort of reason. And, are people waking up? Yeah. But do I feel, I'll tell you this, do I feel that they're waking up for being woke the right way? No. The premise is there, like, revolting against tyranny. I'll say that much. Yes. But the theory is there. It's there. It's just that people just don't, it's hard for me to describe. It breaks my heart to see that kind of level of violence happen over stupid reasons. That's how I feel, basically. It's just all of that happening over just bullshit, things that have been going on for years and years and years and years and years and eons. And, but watching the reactions, I get it. I get the level of anger. I get the level of frustration, there's so many things I could say, but I don't think I can say on here. The people in charge of said countries and the people that are in charge of said countries and the people above them, it's all about the money. Follow the money, you'll get your answer. Yeah, they done fucked up. They done fucked up bad. And it's all over the world. It's not just in one place. And I rabbit hole quite a bit. I try to keep up to date with everything. And, when racism gets involved, that's not good for me because, I put up with that too growing up. And I hate that shit. I hate that. To me, it's just too negative, and it's, you know, I don't see color, man. You know, I'm colorblind. You know what I mean? Like, people are people. You have to show respect. You have to show a certain level of respect for everybody. You know, tolerance, yes, but they're people too. Like, you know, they're not above or beneath us. We're not above and beneath them. You know, it is what it is. That's how I basically feel. It's hard for me to get into it because YouTube has certain rules that you can't talk about, and I'm not scared of YouTube. Trust me. But you know, how do I feel? That's a good question. What about you? What? How do you feel about that? You know, I do a lot of studying up on a lot of different types of subjects. You know, you'd be surprised, but or maybe you wouldn't. Um, yeah, anything racial? Mm-mm. That's not for me. Not for me. I usually just turn my nose up at it and walk away. You know, because you know, I've seen a lot of that growing up too. And some of my best friends, they're going through that on a consistent basis, and it's gross. It's a very evil, gross sort of thing. Like it's not something that's in my wheelhouse. You know, um, it's shameful, is what it is. Uh, Kev says this is best kind when really talk about nothing. It's true. You know, I think so. Kev says yes, UK riots, what a mess. Absolutely. Anti-immigration. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes, Kev, I did know that. Yeah, that was me and my buddy were talking about that the other day, actually, because he asked me the same question. Did you hear about this? And then, you know, the three kids. When people start harming children too, I look at that the same way. It's a soft spot for me. Kids are. I love children like you wouldn't believe, and I feel so bad for them. You know, they're kids. Like, you know, the youth. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's it all for? Oh, I hate hearing about child abuse or et cetera, et cetera. With, I know I got to be careful, but man, like, you know, leave the kids alone. You know, and kids shouldn't be in any situation like that to begin with. Where's the parenting? You know, I see both sides of the coin, but I don't know, man. When you start harming kids, or I hear that kids are getting harmed in any way, my heart breaks. No, you know what I mean? It's the same thing when you hear about, you know, a woman getting battered or beaten. Like, why? Why? You know, have I been a victim of abuse? Yes. You know, physical? Yes. Emotional? Abso-fucking-lutely. I wouldn't want that to happen to a female. I wouldn't want that to happen to a young child. Like, why? What for? Speaking of being above or beneath people, like, if that's how you feel about yourself, that you have to batter somebody, right? Might want to rethink some shit before somebody else batters you. So, that's my 2 cents worth. The rioting, yeah, it's getting out of hand, big time. Kev says all over asylum seeking. Yes, right. Because they just, you know, refugees, yeah, sure. And people that have seen and been through some shit, you know, they need a safe place to live too. Let's put it this way. Could you imagine having to flee your own home because it's war torn or whatever happened? Could you imagine having to leave your home country, like your hometown, your home? You know, you got to think about that because they've had to. They have to get out of a dangerous situation. And now this is happening in a safe environment for them. I don't know, man. I don't know. I always treated people equally. I don't see color. I don't see race. I don't, and if I do, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, I see the person. You know, if the person's a douchebag, the person's a douchebag. Doesn't matter who you are or where you fucking come from. As long as you're a good person, I'm going to be good to you too. Right? Like, isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Supposed to be? You know? Do they put that in children's books? Nope. And I'm not going to get into it, but what's in children's books now? a rabbit hole about that too, and it's gross. It's gross. It's disgusting. You know? It's not God-given. There's nothing God-given there. That's Luciferian, my friends. You know? And that's what I try to stay away from. So I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm just speaking for myself. But evil be gone is what I'm saying. You know, just negativity be gone. Keep light in and let negativity out. Right? I've always said that. I've always said it out loud. So, it's a shame. It really is. I still follow it though. I'm still looking into it, and you know, because they say ignorance is bliss, I guess maybe, but no, I try to stay on the beat of everything. I try to, you know, it's sad. This world has gone to shit, and it's just going to get worse. I know I'm being cliche when I say that, but it's true. The second coming, right? Now would be a good time, right? But no man knows, and who am I to say? So, might be time now, though. Come take your bride, right? It's time. Kev says, detainment camps there. Yep, that too. What does it remind you? What does it remind you of in history? Exactly, right? Seems pretty 1930 to 19, close to 50-ish to me. Yep, I agree. Very, very much so. It's the same thing. It's the same, not the same thing, but same theory. The way, you know, immigrants are treated. It does sound familiar, doesn't it? And there's a reason why it sounds familiar. It's because the people in power. So let's say if we put them in internment camps, what would happen then? It might get to that point. You know, hopefully it does. That's how I feel. You know, take away the money, the power, and the fancy clothes and the stature. You know, you have to have status in society. You take away all that, what do you get? Human being. A very scared human being, as they should be, because what they're doing to others, having it done to them, that's how I feel. I'm not very much an eye for an eye type of guy, you know, not out of malice. But I do believe in karma, and karma's a bitch, and it will come to collect. Be ready for that. Right? But again, what do I know? Is what it is. Kev says it's pretty close, collecting and holding people. Yeah. Yep. Well, if the situation was reversed, is what I'm saying. And I think that might need to happen. It's time to reverse that. So that's what I meant when I said earlier about, you know, are people woke enough yet? I mean, I think that's a matter of opinion. In my opinion, no, but they're getting somewhere with it. You know, there's a reaction, right? But yeah. See, I'm not there, so I don't know, right? So I don't really have anything to say about it, you know. So I guess I choose the high road on that one. I don't know, you know. I'm still looking at everything. I'm still, studying everything and looking it up, just for my own personal knowledge, just so I know. Pardon me, where I keep the beat on everything, so I know what's going on in the world. And it's, you know, it's just sad. It's fucking sad. So I couldn't imagine leaving my home. I fought so hard to be here now. You know what I mean? Very fortunate, you know, and I feel really bad for the immigrants. Not just immigrants, but anybody, you know, that's in that position that they shouldn't be and they don't deserve. My heart breaks. I'm so thankful to be here, you know, and safe. You know, just blessings. Blessings are huge for me. You know, yeah, it's sad. It's heartbreaking. What do you think, Kev? Should we call it? Maybe getting to that time. I gotta go eat anyway. So, and gonna go take out some garbage. And what else? I don't know if I want to sweep and mop the floor, not sweep, but mop the floor tonight. I already swept it earlier. So. Is it time? Yeah. You must be getting tired too, man, because I'm sure that was a long day. Before I go, I really want to say thank you to everybody. And today was a good day, all in all. And yeah, I like you back. Thanks. I will not say it enough. And if you're tired of hearing about it, sorry for you. But you know, I'm very thankful. I feel very blessed. I'm not trying to be boastful when I say that. I want that to be clear. Like I'm not boasting about me, how thankful I am and grateful and all that. It's not me being boastful. It's me being thankful. I want to make that clear. Okay. In case, yeah, bedtime indeed. In case somebody throws heat my way or say, oh, yeah, he's just boasting. Well, because people will do anything just to get a reaction. You know. But I'm thankful. I'm very, I pray all the time and to my higher power, and the higher power. There's only one that I pray that you're all right, and I pray for everything good in life, and hopefully it comes your way. And I'm very thankful that a lot of good things have come my way, and I don't take that for granted. I don't take advantage of it, and I never will, So, and to do this with awesome people like salt of the earth, like real individuals like yourselves, I'm very thankful. I want to thank you all so much. From the bottom of my poor broken heart, thank you. I say it all the time. I'd be nothing without you. Well, it's true. You've all been so sweet to me and super kind. You never had to. But thank you very much. Kim says you've been getting a lot of hearts tonight. It's because I give them out. And it's nice to see them come back. I'm very, very grateful. So, hearts to you all back, too. I love you all. For those of you I will see soon, I look forward to it. I'm going to do my best in the next week ahead to see if we can do this again. If not live, then maybe I'll throw a vlog in there. At the very least, it's the least I could do. Especially for people taking the time out of their day to check in on me, and say the nicest, kindest things. I knew that was you, Jer. I knew. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you both. I'm speaking of good people, right? And I'm glad that you get the boot on Wednesday. Good for you. Nothing but the very best to everybody, and just know I'm okay. I'm actually more than okay, to be honest, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm actually doing quite fine, with all of your love and all of your kindness, and yeah, just blessed. Very, very thankful. Kev says at least one more live before you go back to work. Let's see about maybe Friday. Fingers crossed. Okay, bud? Fingers crossed. I'll see what I can do. Mama Boss says, night, night. Remember what I said about rejection? Yes. Thank you. I love you to pieces, and that's one of the main reasons why. You took the time to say that to me. You didn't have to. That was very enlightening, actually. I'm going to be honest with you, because it did. It hit me pretty hard. I'm sitting right there taking a minute because I had to. You said all the right things, and it's not the fact that you said the right things, but because you were right while you said them, because you've been through that. I can't appreciate you enough. There's no way I would ever be able to return that, that sort of appreciation. I'll do my best. I promise. Okay. I look forward to your return too. Hopefully I'm off that night. Don't worry. I have it written down. Hopefully I'm off that night. Or if I'm not off, hopefully I'm off early and I'm not closing for a change. I can't say where, but thank you. You know what for. For that too. I value you like a motherfucker. I do. You're one of my favorite people on the face of this goddamn planet. Seriously, thank you, and I love you. Jer says drinky poos next week. Well, fingers crossed. Let's hope so. I'm on a tight budget these days, boys and girls. Well, it's little old me. I gotta keep watered and fed. I choose water over beer these days, but I've been known to have a couple. I was just there last night, so yeah, we'll work on that. Me, you, and Bex for sure. We'll do something. Gotta do. If not, then I can make coffee. And Mama Boss, you're more than welcome to come over here and sit next to me too. I make really good coffee. Same extension goes to E-Money. I'm never far. Okay, I want you all to know that too. This is what I wanted to say. I'm not far. It's just I'm occupied with other things going on. Sure, but I'm never far. Y'all know where to find me. You know, and that's what I like about that, because I'd rather be accessible. Right? I give good hugs, but I'd rather be accessible than be too busy for somebody. I choose to not be too busy for somebody. Okay, I want that to be clear too. Jared says I got some flow and can grab beers. Well, you know, didn't we do that last time? I think that was on you. Was that on you or was that on me? I think it was no, that was you. So my turn. So we'll work on that. Plus bourbon and scotch. I love it when you talk dirty to me like that. Classy bitch. Here, flip. Miss that, don't you? We'll make sure Ty can get some beer. Kev, what am I gonna do with you all, man? You know, like, no wonder I gush all the time. You know, like, do you all understand how awesome you actually are? Like, do you have any clue? Thank you. You don't have to do that. You know, the fact that you take your time out of your day, you take the money out of your bank account, and you're there for me. I don't have the words. Thank you so much. Mama Boss says, honestly, just bring vodka filled with water. He won't know the difference. I knew that was coming. I knew you were going to say something like that. You got me good. You got me good that night. Unfortunately, I was standing next to a guy we don't mention because for obvious reasons. But then you got him too. See, that's how crafty you are. That's why I wouldn't fuck with you. Because of that. I have questions about you. Actually, I question myself. My walls fell, I guess. You know, that's it. You know, and thanks for taking that opportunity, though, because as funny as that is, actually, I learned a lesson. Yep. I have a whole bunch of shot glasses here. Tonight I'll take a shot of water just for you. Right? I learned a lesson that day. And I learned a lesson today when we were talking. A lot of lessons, especially about rejection. That was, you know, thank you. Thank you for that. Jeez. Jerry says, toothless wonder here, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do, especially while we're being a classy bitch. Right? Seriously, I want to, let's end it here. I'm probably keeping you all awake. Right? Yeah, it sure is, Kev. It sure is. I should have did that earlier. I'm so sorry. You know, known her a long time. We don't talk about that because that ages both of us. I'm sorry there, Mama Boss. Just recently subscribed to this channel, which is cool. So there you go. I should have did that a long time ago. It makes sense. It just makes sense. So, you all be well, okay? Once again, I can't thank you enough for being here for me. And I'll never understand that. I promise I'll stay accessible. You know, I'd rather be here for you at the same time. Well, we'll see about Friday, Kev. Keep your fingers crossed. I got to see what's going on first. I'll be in contact with you. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, it's bedtime. You're right. All right, boss. You all be well. Have a great week ahead. And if I don't see you soon enough, I will see you soon. That's a promise. Some of you I miss a great deal. It's just I'm dealing with my own shit, you know. But this comeback's going to be this comeback's going to be a good one. I promise you. Come back and make things make sense again, right? Because they're starting to make sense now. God bless you all. God be with you. Stay safe. Especially you, Kev. You too, Jared. Bex. Yeah. I love you all. Thanks for loving me. Thank you. You don't have to. But thank you for choosing to. That's it. This is where we end it. You know what I haven't said in a long time? Remember, and I'm still telling myself off every time I say it, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. You all stay safe, and drop me a message when you guys can too, guys and dolls, please. Let's keep this going. Mama boss, you're right when you said that. Community, yes. Lord knows I need it. I think we all do. You all be well. God bless you. God be with you. Stay safe. Keep your head above water and stay positive. Okay. Love the one you're with, for sure. That's some good advice. And hopefully they love you back just as much as you love them, if not more. That's what I wish for all of us. Right? I love you all very much. We'll see you soon. Hopefully sooner than later. I'll make it a point, okay? I'm a man of my word. You have my word. If not Friday, then very soon, okay? And I'll put a bumper up if we're going live Friday. If I can do it. Let's do it. So, I love you all. Take care, all right? Don't worry, I'll be okay. I'm doing all right. You can see the smile on my face. It's a good one. It hasn't been there in a long time. Thank you. I love you all very much. I'll see you soon. Okay? Get a hold of me. I'll do the same. Good night.